Hello, what's happening? My name is Form, and this is Formcast. Yes, that's right. This is Formcast, and we are nearing episode 100. I can't even believe it. I can't believe that I've actually kept this up. And if you're watching on YouTube, yes, this is a mustache, and yes, that I'm scruffy looking, and yes, I like it that way. With that being said, a very, very special episode this week. Dogs, puppies. I bought one. I actually bought one a little while ago, but I still have not received said puppy. No, I didn't get a puppy from Amazon or something like that. I'm waiting for shipping, but the puppy was born at the end of September. Obviously, from most breeders and all that, you can't get a dog until they're about 8 weeks old. With that being said, November 16th, I am receiving my puppy. Well, I mean receiving. I'm gonna go and pick her up, and yes, a female dog. Yes, that's right. If you don't know the story, well, here's the story. I'm gonna talk about my dog that I'm getting here. All right. I've been wanting a dog for a little while. The community came together the other month and we made this massive goal of hitting $2,000 donated in 1 month. I would take obviously some of those funds that, you know, were extra above my usual goals to pay bills and all that, take that and purchase the dog. Well, community obviously came together and made it happen. Actually exceeded that goal, so it was absolutely it's just crazy. With that being said, I was looking for a Bernedoodle. Yes, a Burmese mountain dog, which is a very big dog, and then a poodle. Why not? Right? Why not? Now I've owned a golden doodle in the past. Absolutely wonderful dog, super smart and all that kind of stuff. But this time I love the Burmese look. You know, the browns and the whites and the blacks and the usual white chest, and all that kind of stuff. And I found a breeder that's a few hours away, and it just worked out, right? It just worked out. So a little while ago, put a deposit and all that kind of stuff. Didn't know what the dogs would look like really because they weren't, necessarily like born yet, and the litter's coming. You got to kind of just hope and based off of previous pictures and all that, if they're going to be what you want. So, with that being said, I this last weekend on Saturday, for the first time, got the opportunity to go and visit this breeder's home and meet all the puppies that were left to choose from in order to see which one I wanted. Now, this whole time, listen, I've had female dogs in the past. I wanted a male dog. I don't know why. I just wanted a male dog. Wanted a buddy. Wanted my bro. Well, guess what? I wasn't necessarily first to pick. I wasn't second, and I wasn't third. I was actually fourth in line of people who had reserved a puppy out of this litter to pick which one I wanted. Well, that being said, I get there, and unfortunately, the three males that I had chosen, one, two, three, out of the four males, there was four males, four females, one, two, three, they were taken. The odds of that happening were very slim, but they happened. So here I am. I'm like, all right, well, here we go. So I got choice of the last male, which is mainly a lot of just one color. Temperament didn't really kind of fit what I was looking for. So I was like, well, it looks like I'm going to have to get myself a female dog, which is fine, But for those who know my story and know, I had to give up my old dog, and it really hurt, and it still hurts to this day a little bit. So having another, female dog and all that kind of stuff, it's it's a little bit impactful, I guess you can say, on the mental. So I was like, I can do this though. I can get over the fact that it's not a male dog and all that. I wanted to name the dog Larry, all this kind of fun stuff. The community, you know, riled up around the I don't even know if that's the right word, but gathered together in the bring Larry home donations and the movement to bring Larry home and bring a dog home named Larry and all that kind of stuff, right? This male Bernedoodle, right? So I get there, but I'm telling you what, when you go and meet a bunch of puppies, a bunch of dogs, there's gonna be one that kind of picks you, right? And this one, she definitely just did that. Active, more active than the others, not really kind of just doing her own thing, but always coming to me and making sure that it was just like, hey, I'm here, I'm here, and talking with the breeder, saying, this one has shown very like, very active, very kind of go getter type attitude, temperament that is suited for like, someone who's going to be active with it, like going hiking and going and do things and running and all that kind of stuff, which is exactly what I want to do with my dog, winter or summer, right? So with that being said, that's the one I got. That's the one I got. Now, if you were on my stream last night, or if you're in the Discord, you've seen pictures of this dog, and it is the most gorgeous, cute puppy ever. It's got the white nose, the white chin, not the white hair. Not her nose is not white, but the white, big white chest. The tips of her paws are all white, but the rest of her is like this dark, black, brown, caramel look, and it's just absolutely wonderful to have been able to meet and really feel it. So with that being said, I come home and I feel this like excitement. So November 16th, in about just under 2 weeks, is when I can go pick her up and bring her home. And the best part is, yeah, I wanted a male dog. I wanted to name this dog Larry. I just think it's funny, right? Like yelling at a dog's name like Larry. Like, I don't know. It just seemed exactly what I needed in my life. And now, I got this female dog, and I'm just like, okay, well, what do I do? What do I do about a name, right? Do I go with Susan? Do I what do I do, right? Which, I mean, hey, Susan is just as funny to yell, I think personally, like, Susan, sit. Like, you know what I mean? But with that being said, I did not go with Susan. I stuck with Larry. Yes, that's right. I think personally, nowadays, you can name a dog whatever you want. And I think Larry, short for La Reina, which means the queen, I think it's suitable. I think it fits. It's just absolutely beautiful. Now, yes, I'm gonna spell it differently. I'm gonna Lari is how I'm gonna spell it. But Larry the Bernedoodle is gonna come home on November 16th. We're gonna have a grand old time. I'm hoping I get 15, 20, 75 years with this dog. It's not gonna happen. We all know that. But with that being said, um, at a loss for words with how happy you can be, and how happy you feel when you're just surrounded by puppies and dogs, and it's this unconditional love already. They're like 6 weeks old and they're already giving this unconditional love, and they don't even know you from a hole in the ground, but they're there, and they're being active, and they're just with you and through everything. I can't wait. It's going to be very exciting. Going to keep me busy, that's for sure, and I hope I get some sleep. But that's the biggest update of my life right now, is that I finally got to go see this dog. And the thing is that I showed the community last night when it was official. I got word yesterday morning from the breeder saying like, hey, yeah, like this one is for sure going to be yours. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And so I showed the community, and it just brought a whole wave of emotions through of what this means for me and for the community. And the other thing is, this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for the people that support me. But it's a whole lot more than just supporting the games we play and supporting the stream. It's supporting a part of my life that I've been wanting back for a long time, and I couldn't do without, because I mean, dogs are expensive, but it's not just like the purchase of a dog. It's the food and the care and the vet bills and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I might be able to go to the hospital for free here in Canada. I mean, I pay lots of taxes, but hey, when you go to the vet, you go to the vet. You know what I mean? Like, your wallet is brought out as much as possible, because, well, guess what? It's needed sometimes. So with that being said, it wouldn't be possible without the community that have continuously been supporting us, continuously, just dishing out the love with their time, with their chats, with their financial support, all of it. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So at the end of the day, this is a pretty big momentous moment. And on November 16th, going to pick her up, and November 17th, probably the first ever stream with Larry. And it's going to be a heck of a stream. It's going to be a heck of a day. I just can't wait. So if you've been part of the community, thank you so much for being part of the community, making this happen. But what a weekend. What an absolute time. It was absolutely wonderful to meet the dogs and the puppies, and realize, like, yeah, that's the one. Like, the other ones don't even matter, like, they're all cute and they're all fun to play with and all that. But when you're on the grass, you got like 5 of them freaking jumping on you and all that. But there's always that one that sticks out. And I'm gonna leave you with this little funny story. I mentioned it on stream yesterday, but as I was leaving, there's like 5 puppies on the ground, and we're outside, and they have this gated thing outside. So, helping the breeder bring the dogs back in. So she puts them inside there, closes the gate, and we're like, okay, so anyway, so I'll let you know tonight, whatever, right? And now we look back, and the one I picked, Larry, the one I picked, there's this bucket of water. Now the bucket's probably about maybe 8 inches tall. These are puppies. Yes, they're gonna grow to be a big dog, but they're puppies. Maybe like 8 pounds, maybe 9 pounds so far. This dog, the one I picked, Larry, she was in the bucket with both paws in, face in. Obviously, she was drinking, but tried to like jump in, I guess. Well, she's on her tippy toes on the ground, and she can't push herself back out of the bucket because she's too small. So here she is trying to freaking she's using her legs to try and swim out of the bucket or something like that. Anyways, the breeder went in and, and grabbed her and pulled her back out. She was soaked to the freaking both legs, and her face was soaked and all that. Um, but I think that's a testament to how goofy we can be, and how how well this is of a good of a fit, um, to have this dog in our life. So I'm pretty excited. It's a funny story. It was a fun time. So keep an eye out, and maybe the following week, not this next coming week, but in a couple weeks, anyways, recording the podcast episode. I'm thinking maybe we we have Miss Larry on board with us. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you. Big love for the support. Thanks for listening again. And you know what? As always, well, we'll catch you next time. Cheers.